It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180. 11 MT. Kate. 11. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Bengals first down.
11, 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Jackson going to keep it, and he'll just get rid of it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Let's put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Henry running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 37 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. Baltimore, first down.
Jackson now. It's caught. Mitchell. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. 12. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Here we go. Stop.
Pollard is not going anywhere. Will be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 21-0 our score after 1. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
get set. Back.
They get this out left. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
180. 180. No.
Now Jackson. Incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Hey, middle.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
11 empty. Here we go. 11 11 mighty. 12, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
11 MT, 11 Thomas.
First and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Big loss on the play.
11 MT, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he finds his running back, who snuck right down the middle of the field.
Gotta go.
First and 10 at the 11.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Right, 80. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tony Pollard, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals take over first and 10.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast and as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to rank.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Andre Yoshibas, 60 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. Henry is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
12, 12, 11, 180, 11, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Yoshibas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26 yards.
11, mighty. 12.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 11, 12, 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. That will take it in by T. Higgins. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
11.
It's now 3rd down.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
11 Thomas.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
12.
1st and goal at the 4.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 27 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, come on.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throwing is Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's... And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 MT.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for a Bengals.
11, top, 11.
From midfield now, Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Tony Pollard already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Jackson. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup of 38.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Third and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his third touchdown and his first ever NFL game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
11 MT. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow throw. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. So he eventually gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first
12,
down.
11.
First and 10 at the
They're
28.
passing here, Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mike Green now with his second sack here on opening night.
Gotta go score.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit it with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Looking deep here for Chase.
That's caught inside the 20. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13.
He'll start with a give to Henry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be...
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this point and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Right 80.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
11, MT, Kate. 11, gun. Dot. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to shake him off. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one too low.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Back to throw again. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. It could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here we go. Dot. 180. 180. Shot. 11, MT. Dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
11, 90. 11, 90. 11, MT. 11, MT. Dot.
And Burrow going to throw again. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. Tony Pollard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to nothing. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Jackson going to keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 12, 12, 12, 12.
Throwing, Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
11 MT, 11 MT.
To throw, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Looking deep here for Chase. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
11 MPs. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
The 35-yard line.
Here's Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then hand. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. To start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. Take.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Baltimore, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home